Hello. It's Summer.
How are
Look who
you?
just walked in.
Look who just got here.
Look, it's me.
Damon Wayans.
I'm here.
Can we
He
show
is
him?
here.
Can we
There
see?
he is.
There he is. He's new to TV. It's okay.
How you guys doing?
Well, we have him coming up today. Damon
Yeah.
Wayans is joining us this morning. We've got actually a lot going on.
We do. We have the Spielbergs of Christian cinema. That's what they've been called. Their current movie, The War Room. It's actually #2 at the box office right now. We'll chat with the Kendrick brothers. They're coming up in a little bit after Damon Wayans.
Also, Impractical Jokers. Have you heard about this?
Love them. I just met them.
Okay, well, they are going to be doing a little stunt for us, and we're going to be talking about their 100th episode that's set to air and all that stuff. And so they will be hopefully not playing any pranks on us.
You never know.
Yeah,
I would
I guess you
enjoy
never
that,
know.
actually. Why not spice up the day a little bit?
All
We have a
right.
Good Day Art Gallery featuring some pretty amazing artists from the Washington Square Outdoor Art Exhibit. It's this weekend. It's actually great just to go down. It's free. You walk around. You look at some great art. Maybe buy some things, too. And we're going to be talking ice cream a little bit, too, with Anna Gilligan.
Yes, a new kind of way to roll up the ice cream and serve it at a place called 10 Below. So she's going to have that for us.
All right, but first, Damon Wayans, part of what's been called the first family of comedy. I don't think there's any doubt about that. His brothers Keenan, Sean, and Marlon, and other siblings, have been making us laugh for years.
Yeah, the New York born and bred comedian back in town to perform at Caroline's Comedy House. And he joins us this morning on Good Day New York to make us laugh as well. We get the preview, which is
Oh, the
so nice.
pressure to make you laugh.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Thanks for getting up early for us. We appreciate
Oh,
it.
I love it. I've been up since since about 5 minutes ago.
So you're in town to perform at Caroline's.
Yes.
I feel like it's the comedy house of all comedy houses.
It's an awesome room. It's great because you know it's always packed. They're always ready to go. The crowds, and so it's fun. Yeah, you can test your comedy out at Caroline's.
Are New York audiences tougher than audiences anywhere else?
They can be.
Yeah.
If you're not funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you don't have
because-
that problem, so they love you, right?
No, because the average New Yorker has like a swag, has a
Yeah.
you got so many different characters. You got this guy, that talks, and it's a very kind of culture, specific. And so if you come up there and you're not honest, then they smell it.
But do you have a leg up because you are one of them? You are one of us? You
That
get
sounds
us?
weird, but yes. No, just because I understand. In comedy, the first thing you got to do is know your audience. You know what I mean? It's like I was in Houston at Sam State, and I followed my son, and I just thought I would just walk up there and just do Homey the Clown, and they were not feeling it.
I got to ask you about your son. He's hugely talented.
Yes, he is.
I got to say, I loved him on the ABC show Happy Endings. I thought it was hysterical. I was bummed when it got canceled. He's on Fox. He's a new girl. How proud are you of him?
I'm super proud. To watch him grow and come into his own now, his stand-up is a lot more personal. And he's talking about me in his stand-up, and he always worries that he's going to hurt my feelings. And I tell him, no, because I made a living off of talking about you, so it's your time. You have the mic, and it's fun to see. I love it.
Yeah, you are somebody too. I mean, listen, people might know your son, but for you, you have had one incredible career.
Yeah, I can't cry. It's been very...
From SNL and In Living Color, which was incredible, and everything on and on and on. My wife and kids, you go on and on and on, and you've had a pretty good run.
I can't cry. When they put the dirt on me, here lies the guy who tried everything. That's who I want to be, except getting up.
You do a lot of work, obviously, with your brothers. Mm-hmm. Do you ever get tired of that? We all have siblings that sometimes get on our nerves sometimes. Is that the case for you guys?
No, I think that, the fun of my family is we are each other's best critics, and no one can direct me better than Keenan, because he just understands, he knows what buttons to push in a sentence, you know what I mean? And Marlon and Sean, that we're still very competitive comedically. So if I'm in a scene with Marlon, I got to get to the joke before he does, because he's probably he's halfway there already.
How do you keep yourself fresh after all these years? How do you make sure that your comedy is still as good as it was when you were on In Living Color or SNL or any of those other shows? How do you make sure that you are still so incredibly relevant?
Stand up.
That's it. That's the key to the game.
Yeah, because you can't, the truth don't lie. And when you stand up there on that stage, stand up, it just makes you naked. And I see a lot of comedians that come on talk shows that have done it, that have been great, and then they stop doing stand up. And the first thing that you lose is your confidence. your ability to look up and tell a joke and know where the joke is. So you see them on talk shows and they're like looking down because they don't have that, that confidence. The light's not on.
Does it still make you nervous doing stand-up?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But nerves means I want to do good. That's all it is. It's good. I worry if I don't get nervous.
Wow.
What's going on for you? A couple apps that are out, I think, right now.
Yeah, I have an app. I have several apps. FlickThat is a business card app. You can turn any of your contacts into a business card and flick it to someone else. I have VHeads, which allows you to create context over content. So you can put like a little video over your photo and talk about where you took the photo and why. While you have the stuff in your teeth.
There were a couple of news stories about you earlier this year. Your struggle with diabetes.
Yes.
How's that going for you? How's your health?
Still struggling.
Yeah.
No,
it's a struggle.
no.
I mean, it's a
Honestly,
struggle. Anyone who has it, I would say it's a struggle pretty much every day.
it's a struggle. The struggle is the discipline. If I don't eat sugar, I'm on a paleo diet, and so if I eat right, I'm fine. I don't have symptoms. If I stray, then I get the little tingling and stuff like that. But I was off needles in 33 days, just through diet and exercise. And I personally, I'm not a doctor, but I believe it's a circulation disease that starts with your legs.
Yeah.
And if you don't get your legs, like not just walking, people go, I walk, yeah, so does diabetes and it's catching up to you.
My father-in-law has type 2 diabetes, and he would say the same thing. If you eat right and exercise, you can manage it.
Yeah.
But you got to do it every day.
Every day.
Well, especially the paleo diet, though, you were talking about that has been seen in a lot of people. It's been able to cure a lot of different ailments.
Right.
Whatever it is, inflammatory issues and the like. So
Now they got to cure the fact that the food is horrible.
I don't think so. See, I adhere to the paleo diet, and I don't really think it's that bad sometimes.
No, but for me, like I can't have a glaze over anything. I can't have, you know what I mean? There's like I can't have barbecue
You get sick
sauce.
of red meat
I can't.
too.
Yeah, it's just steak. Eat it.
Do you ever like concerned the fact that your son went into show business? It's a tough business to be in. Were you concerned about, there's there can be a lot of rejection in show business. He's having a lot of success, but did you like the fact that he's out there doing the same thing?
I like how it was done because I never, forced him to do anything. He's been like he was in my movie Blank Man. He was on My Wife and Kids. Just kind of guest starring. My son Michael, actually, I wanted to cast him as my son on the show. And he said no, and then he saw how much money George made, and he's just mad. He still talks about it. But Damon Jr., he made the choice to get in it. I didn't push him in.
Seeing the success that your son has had as well, do you ever wish you could almost go back and kind of start again?
Me?
Yeah. And would you do anything differently? Knowing that you've made a ton of money, you have all the fame in the world, you come from a really successul family, you've done it.
No, the journey was beautiful. My journey is my journey, and I did a lot. I've written books, I've created apps, I've directed, there's not much more that I haven't done. So I'm content, and I don't think I would have done anything different.
Damon Wayans, Caroline's Comedy Club. You see him through Sunday.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to be talking about? Are you going to focus on current events, presidential politics?
Mr. Trump, perhaps?
I love Donald Trump.
I think every stand-up comic does.
I know the Mexican gardener that does his hair.
All right. Damon Wayans for us. Go check him out. We got information
More to come
on our website.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Pleasure seeing you.
Enjoy the holiday weekend.
Great to meet you. All right.